All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you again for joining me on another Wednesday HIIT class. My name is Joe, coming to you out of Phoenix, Arizona, where it is nice and hot. If you've been with me before here, then you are familiar with our structure. This is a HIIT class, high intensity interval training, roughly about 45 minutes, including our warm-ups and cool down. Our structure will be somewhat similar today. We are going to be doing 2 different circuits, each one consisting of 5 exercises, and we will do each circuit 3 times. Before we get to the circuit, we'll do 6 different warm-up movements, and we'll go through those twice, the second time a little faster to prime our body for the workout. Like before, we're going to stick to a 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off structure. In other words, 45 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds of rest. As this gets tougher, just remind yourself there's always 15 seconds of rest after every movement, which is a small chance to recover. A couple things before we get started. It's never a bad idea to have a towel with you. Sometimes we use this as a piece of equipment, but for today, it's just simply to wipe some sweat off. And of course, a drink, preferably some water. You never know how tired you're going to get, or sometimes your body just demands water more times than others. So always great to have water and a towel. So if you're ready, I'm ready. We're here to work. We're here to get tired, right? Some of this might be difficult. You'll want to quit. Our goal is to never quit, right? We get 15 seconds break after everything. So instead of quitting or stopping, see if you can just slow down the pace, change the movement a little bit, and I'll give you some variations to change to make it a little bit easier if some of these are tough. If these are new movements for you, let the first round be an introductory period. Don't get too frustrated. Just keep trying and it will get easier. All I ask of you is to try to match my movements, match my pace, and we'll get through this thing. So without any further ado, I'm going to get my warm-up timer started and we'll start with some warm-ups. All right, so shake everything out, last chance, shake it out. So we're going to start on the floor, all fours, just like this, where we're going to stack our shoulders over our wrists and our hips over our knees. And I'm going to be changing up my angle a little bit just to give you the best view. So what we're going to start with is a reach through with one arm. And sometimes we call this threading the needle. We're going to take one arm and go under your body through the gap between your arm and other leg. And we're going to twist our torso as far as we can that way. And then we just match it over here. So I'm trying to reach for something over here, imaginary. You can even try and touch the floor, but we're trying to get a nice twist in our torso and just loosen up our body. And we're only going to do about 30 seconds for each movement in the warm-ups. So it's maybe 5 or 6 each side. And we'll go 1 more each side. All right, from here, we're going to keep the same position. This is called bird dog. And all we're basically doing is maintaining that same starting position, shoulders stacked over wrists, hips over knees, and our back is nice and flat. What we're going to do is basically simultaneously kick back with one leg and our heel. We want to kick through our heel and then raise the opposite arm straight forward with thumb up, and then we just switch. Boom. You notice my hips and my back are staying nice and stable. I'm trying to initiate my leg kick with my glutes, with my butt muscle. So you really want to squeeze your butt when you do that. We'll just grab a few on each side here. Good, 1 more. All right, so same exact position again. That's very nice. We don't have to move much. We're going to go for some fire hydrants. And we're basically going to take our leg and go up to the side, just like that, just like a dog. So maybe we'll go about 6 each side. And what we're trying to focus on here is that we're not twisting our whole body to do this. We're just operating within our natural range of motion. However high your hip will let you go, that's what we do. So let's get 6 each side. Good. And 6, make sure we switch to the other side, same thing. And you may find that one side can lift higher than the other. That's totally fine. Usually we are more flexible on one side of our body. There we go. All right. So from here, from this position, we're just going to basically step back with our feet and go into a top push-up position. And then we're going to spread our feet apart a little bit, face you, And we're just gonna tap back and forth on each shoulder. Tap, tap, tap. Notice my hips are as stable as I can make them, right? We're not twisting our whole body around. Nice and stable, just tapping the shoulders. So maybe just about 10 each side. Good. Start to turn these shoulders on, get our core engaged. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. Take a deep breath, shake it out. We're just doing some simple side lunges. So we're just gonna go out to one side. We're gonna go with our hips do a side view. We're gonna take our hips and go down and back. And then we'll go to the other side. Down and back. Notice my back is nice and flat. If we're starting to hunch, then maybe we don't need to go that far down. We want to keep our back flat. So let's go about 6 each side. 5. Good, just keep it going. We really want to warm up the muscles on the side of our hips. We're going to have some lunges coming into our workout. All right. Last warm up before we repeat again. We're going to do a hand walk with a push up. So first we just reach towards the ground, just trying to stretch the hamstrings. So we go right towards our toes, and then we walk out on our hands to again that top push up position. And this time we're going to go for a push up. You can always do push ups from your knees if necessary, but then you're going to walk back up with your hands, stand up, deep breath, and then we do it again. So let's get 3 more of those. Here we go. Reach down, walk it out, push up, walk it back in, stand up, and 2 more at your own pace. Don't forget to get that deep breath at the top so that we can avoid getting lightheaded. All right, stand up out of that one. Shake it out. So we're going to repeat all that again, just 6 movements. We're going to go a little faster so our heart rates can get a little higher. So if you remember, on the ground, starting position, shoulders stacked, hips stacked. All right, we're going to do our reach through. In other words, threading the needle. So here we go, and reach. Good. You might find that you feel even a little bit looser now. So just keep reaching as far as you can. Twist that torso. Roughly 30 seconds here. Good. All right. From here, let's switch to our bird dog. Don't change your starting position. Get your back nice and flat. We'll do opposite arm, opposite leg, pretending that you're kicking your heel right through the wall behind you. So we don't want to point our toes down. We want to pull them up towards our shins and kick with the heel and squeeze the butt. Good. Keep going back and forth. 1 more each side. All right, and then straight into the fire hydrants. We'll go again, 6 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. Switch that to the other side. Same thing. 5 and 6. All right. So let's go ahead, walk those feet back, top push-up position. Let's get 10 taps on each shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 12, 13, 14. Stay up there. 19, there's 20. All right. We can come up from there to our feet. We'll go some side lunges. This time we're just going to do about 4 each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. Work on getting a little lower now. 5, 6, 8. There we go. Shake it out. Good. So we've just got 1 more to go. We're going to go back to those hand walks with our push-up. So let's get 4 total at your own pace. You know what to do. Reach down for the stretch, walk out, push up, walk back, and stand up. Here we go. Deep breath. Making sure on those push-ups that our elbows are tucked nice close into our torso. Last one. All right. Good. Shake it out. We are going to get going into our actual workout now. So last chance for water. Grab it while you can. Not really. We'll have more chances. All right. I hope you're ready to sweat and get tired. I know I'm going to sweat. It's really, really warm here in Arizona right now, but that's part of it. All right. So let me go ahead and get the timer ready for the next workout. Okay. So before we get started, I'm not going to list every single exercise before we do it. Most likely we forget what it is with how many we have to remember. So I'm just going to describe the first one, and then during those 15-second gaps or our breaks, I'll briefly describe the next one coming up. Number one, we're going to start with nice and classic, just like in childhood, super easy to classic jumping jacks. All right, we're just going to start with these. It's a beautiful way to get the heart rate up without it being too difficult. All right, so without any further ado, here we go. We're going to start with our jumping jacks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Here we go. So let's mentally prepare why we're here, right? We want to get fitter. We want to stay in shape. What does that require? It requires a little bit of pain, a little bit of discomfort. So let's start simple, but get our heart rates up. It's only about 30 or 32 minutes of work. And then we are done. Coming up next, we're going to move to the floor in that top push-up position. Similar to those shoulder taps. Almost there. 5 seconds, all the way. 3, 2, 1. Good. So coming up next, top push-up position, just like that warm-up, we're going to try and lift opposite arm, opposite leg. Balancing, all right? Work your best on this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Top push-up. Try to raise opposite arm, opposite leg, even if it's for a fraction of a second. This is going to get pretty tough. This is a lot of stability in the shoulders and core and hips. And for right now, even if that means your arm and leg only will lift 1 inch off the floor, that's totally fine. As time goes on, we'll want to graduate to a full arm extension. So work with what you got. Take a quick break if you need to. No more than 3 seconds, and then go again. We are very close. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. From there, we'll flip over to our backs, all the way laid out, arms overhead. We're going to be reaching opposite arm to opposite toe, back and forth, alternating toe touches. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alternating, touch those toes. Your goal here is to get the shoulder off the floor. If that shoulder isn't coming off the floor, then you're just moving your arms. We want to get some crunching. So we got to get that shoulder up so that we can touch the toe. And you go at your pace, some pace that's continuous, where you don't need to stop. Good, keep going. I want to get some core work in there today. You got about 10 seconds left. Let's go all the way, get the shoulder up. That's the only way this works. 3, 2, 1. Right there, good. From here, we'll flip back over. We're gonna do some tricep push-ups, which is just a normal push-up, but tucking those elbows nice and close into our body. You can do these from the knees as well. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's start with some tricep push-ups. These will get pretty tough, so if you might even want to do every other one from the knees, then from the toes, back to the knees. Whatever you got to do, maybe groups of 5 at a time, then break for 3 seconds, then 5 at a time. But let's keep getting some push-ups. Good. Push through it. If you need a break, go to your knees, shake your arms out, 3 seconds, deep breath, and then keep going, all right? We don't want to stop. 5 seconds to go, come on. 3, 2, 1, break right there. All right, again, to our stomachs on the floor. We're gonna go completely sprawled out, and we're gonna raise our feet and our hands, and we're gonna flutter kick. In 2, 1, and we're on. Raise those feet, raise those hands, and flutter kick both of them. We're trying to work our back. It's pretty tough to work our back with body weight exercises, so we want to make sure we get some back in there. This is a great way to do it. You got to use your back to keep your limbs up in the air. Fight through this one. Good. If you need to break, fall down for about 3 seconds, deep breath, and then continue. No extended breaks. Come on, we're getting close. 5 seconds, all the way to the end. 3, 2, 1, and break. Nice job. Let's go ahead and stand up. Deep breath, shake it out. That's round 1 of circuit 1 finished. We're going right to round 2, starting with our jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Let's go. Off to round 2. So if some of those movements were a little difficult or awkward, that's okay. That's why we're coming back to them. Just breathe. Good. If the jumping on your ankles is a little tough, a variation is just stepping out with 1 foot at a time. But if we can handle the jumps, let's jump. 10 seconds. Getting close. Heart rate's going back up. And then we're going down to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Down to the floor. Get ready. We're going to go to that top push-up position. Raising opposite arm, opposite leg. Working on stability. Balance is tough here. Don't get frustrated. In 3, 2, 1. And we're on. Top push-up. Hold your core and your butt nice and tight. And try to raise up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Try to find the sweet spot, the balanced spot where you don't fall over. And if you do fall over, just reset. Right? Everything we do here, we have to teach our body over time. It doesn't happen in one session. Our body has to adapt to a repeated demand. Come on, keep going. 12 seconds, that's it, no stopping. Almost there, 5 seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1. Right there, nice job. All right, back down to our backs. We're gonna do those alternating toe touches. Take a deep breath. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, shoulder off the floor. Touch the toes, opposite toe to opposite fingers. We gotta work our core. If your core starts to burn, I know that's where you want to stop. That's your duty to dig in mentally and go a little bit past that point. That's how you're going to push the barrier back farther. Keep going. Keep a steady pace. Good. Come on, no quitting, no quitting. You got only about 10 seconds. That's nothing. Very close, 2, 1, right there, nice job. All right, flipping back over again, getting ready for our tricep push-ups. Again, you can go from your knees. You can do chunks of 3, chunks of 5, every other. Here we go, in 2, 1. Here we go, 45 seconds, push-ups. Keep those elbows nice and close to your torso. We want to focus on triceps. Again, when you're tired, need a little break, go to your knees. Same exact movement. Come on, I know these are gonna burn. If you gotta stop, about 3 seconds, shake it out. This is a lot of push-ups, and then right back down to it. Good, almost there. 5 seconds, whoo, it's starting to burn. 3, 2, 1. Pause right there. All right. We don't have to go anywhere. We're going back down to our stomach for our Superman flutters. So let's get ready. 5 seconds. Arms up top. 2, 1. Here we go. Raise those feet, raise those arms, and flutter kick. Try to stay up the whole time. Just take deep breaths. Try to regain some of your breath here. Good, come on. Try to think of something happy, something pleasant. Come on, hang in there. You're so close. 12 seconds, that's it. Oh, it burns, that's good. We want it to burn. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Cut it right there. Round 2 done. Woo! Moving on to our 3rd round. Come on. Suffer through this with me. All right, this is hard for me too. Jumping jacks in 2, 1. Here we go. Final round. Almost there. All right. We've already passed the halfway point for the circuit though, so that means we can't stop. Good. Take big deep breaths. Heart rate's going back up again. Good. So far, you're killing it. If you're staying with me, that's excellent. Hopefully, you're as tired as me. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Stop right there. Break. You know what's next. Down to the floor. We're going to do those opposites in our top push-up position. Whew. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Top push-up position. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Trying to find that balance point. Keeping your gut and your butt nice and firm, squeezing both. If you're finding that you're falling a lot, it's okay, that's part of it. Just reset and keep going. This is a pretty tough stability movement. Requires almost every muscle in your body to turn on. Good. Keep going. We're almost there. Last time we're doing this, don't forget. 5 seconds. Come on, no stopping now. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, switch it to our back. Alternating toe touches. Getting that shoulder off the floor. That's the only way we can crunch. In 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Touch those toes. Good. Just find a good pace for yourself that allows you to keep going the whole time. And if your stomach starts to burn, again, let's try and go through that a little bit. That's where the progress zone is. Keep it going. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pause right there. All right. Flipping over for our tricep push-ups one last time. However you got to do this, let's knock this out. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push-up position, and we're on. Good. Again, when you're starting to fail out, go down to the knees. If you're failing out at your knees, then just go ahead and sit on your heels for a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. Take a deep breath, shake it out, and then continue. A 5-second break is not considered stopping. Good, come on. But a 10-second break is considered stopping. So we want to keep it 5 or below. Keep it going. Lots of arms today, lots of arms. 5 seconds. Good. And we're done. All right. Last one to get through are the flutter kicks. Superman flutters. Onto our stomachs. Let's get ready. 5 seconds. Arms overhead. 2, 1. Here we go. Lift legs, lift arms, and flutter. Let's see if you can dig in. Show me your best. Let's see if you can go the full 45 seconds. Control your breathing. We're getting a much bigger break after this one. Try to distract yourself. Think of something fun, something that's pleasant. 15 seconds, come on, that's nothing. Right, we came here to work, so that's what we're doing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Break right there. Nice job. Go ahead and stand up. All right, we're gonna get a slightly bigger break here as we go into our next circuit, but we have completed the first circuit. Woo, all 3 rounds. Ding, ding, ding. That means circuit 1 is done. Circuit 2. These movements are going to get a little bit more active, a little bit harder. That is the point. We're going to start with some burpees, everyone's least favorite word. So our burpee today, reach for the floor, jump your feet back, hips and chest touch the ground, jump back up with your feet, up in the air with a small jump. That's our burpee. We're just going to see how many we can do in a 45-second period. Relax. We got 10 seconds and we're starting with burpees. So follow my lead. Follow my pace in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Reach to the floor, jump the feet out, hips and chest touch the floor, jump back up, and then jump in the air. And just keep repeating that. This is a big, demanding exercise. This will definitely raise our heart rates up, which is perfect. Because this is HIIT class, right? So let's get our heart rates nice and high, get some full body movements in here. Almost there. 12 seconds. Keep going. All the way to the end of the bell. In 3, 2, 1. Stop right there. Nice job. Now coming up next, we're going to go to a plank position on our elbows. Spread our feet nice and wide, and we're going to do plank jacks, which is just jumping our feet in and out. In 2, 1, here we go. Plank position on the elbow. Strong gut, strong butt. Jumping our feet in and out. Out and in, out and in. So keep going at your own pace. I'm going to turn my view so you can see me. We don't need to jump super wide. We just need our feet to jump just a few inches out, back and forth. All right, so let's keep that going. This one's quite tough. Your shoulders are working hard right now. 10 seconds, come on. Keep those hips up in the air. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. That's a tough one. Let's go ahead and get on our feet, shake it out. We're going to be doing side lunges just like our warm-up, but when we come to the middle, we're just going to add an air squat before we go to the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Side lunge to the middle air squat, and then the other side. And this is not a game of speed. This is a game of continuous work. I'd rather have quality movement over quantity. But we finally get to move to our legs and do some leg work here. Good. Keep it going. Keep your back flat through this, okay? Try not to hunch over as we go down. Always look up and in front of you. 5 seconds. So close. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, almost done with the round 1. Back down to top push-up position for some nice classic mountain climbers, driving each knee up under the chest. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 45 seconds, mountain climbers. Find a pace that works for you. One where we don't have to stop. Get that knee up high under the chest. And just keep dragging, keep those shoulders above the wrists. You might find as you keep going, you'll move farther back like me. Just go back, reset, and continue. Come on, keep going. Stay on those shoulders, 15 seconds. They'll probably start to burn. That is to be expected, and that is a good thing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pause right there. All right, now for my favorite one. Just like when we were kids, invisible jump rope. All we do is just do little bunny hops and pretend that we're spinning that rope in 2, 1. Here we go. Nice, simple movement, nothing to think about. Just pretending like we're kids again and doing jump rope out on the street. With my wrists, I'm just kind of letting them bounce with my feet. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not forcing circles. I'm just letting my wrist bounce. This is more about little jumps on the feet from the side. You notice how small my jumps are? If you have trouble on your ankles, then just do calf raises. But if we can jump, let's jump. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Woo! Nice job, everybody. Done with round 1. 2 more to go. We are so close. We start with our burpees. Deep breath. In 3, 2, 1. Burpee time. Here we go. Jump it back. Hips and chest. Jump it up again and then up in the air. And we just continue. Good. Keep it going. Again, this is a very large, demanding movement. It can make you very tired. That's why we find a pace that you can continue with. Good, about 15 seconds. Come on, I know it stinks. Keep it going. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Break. Nice job. Moving on to our plank jacks. This one's quite tough. Let's get down on our elbows, ready to go. Remember, we're just jumping those feet slightly out and then back in 2, 1. Here we go. Jump those feet. Keep going, keep going. If you notice that your hips are starting to drop down and droop, then just stop for a moment, reset, get the hips back up there and continue. Good, you gotta dig in on this one. Get those shoulders right over the elbows. Small little jumps. Ooh, getting tired, 12 seconds. My shoulders are yelling at me. In 3, 2, 1. Pause right there, nice job. Let's stand up. Moving on to our legs. Side lunges with the air squat in the middle. Gives us a little break from our upper body. In 3, 2, 1. Side lunges, here we go. To the side, and then to the middle with the air squat, and then the other side. Back and forth. There should always be an air squat in the middle. Good. If you're starting to get used to these, then maybe we can start going lower inside of the movement, or simply go a little faster. Good. Keep it up, keep it up. Very close. 5 seconds, get one more in there. 3, 2, 1, and break right there. Coming up, mountain climbers. Second to last time we're going to do these. Again, this is going to be intensive on the shoulders. Let's get down. Top push-up position in 2, 1. Here we go. We're on for mountain climbers. See if you can increase your speed a little bit this time. Come on, dig those palms right into the floor. If you dig those palms into the floor, or almost pretend you're trying to grab the floor with your hands, your shoulders will become more stable. Come on, dig through it. I know this is not that fun of an exercise, but it's good for us. Come on. 10 seconds, that's it. Drive those knees. 3, 2, 1. Break right there. All right. Back to my all-time favorite. Jump rope. Invisible jump rope. Whew. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jump rope time. Nice and continuous for 45 seconds. Try to control your breathing. Good, little jumps, just trying to get maybe a ½ an inch to an inch in the air. Landing nice and softly, cradling in with our knees. All right, we never want to land straight-legged. We basically want to land into the next jump. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! I'm getting extra sweaty now. All right, we've made it to the last round. Let's get round 3 out of the way. Well, you know what we start with? Burpees. In 2, 1, last round of burpees. Here we go. Give me the best you got. All right, we're done after this. You get to think about dinner, what you're going to do for the rest of the night. So give me the best effort you can. Good. This should be the highest intensity we do yet, because nothing else after. You're getting used to the movements. Come on, all the way, 12 seconds. Try to get 2 more. 5 seconds. Woo. And 3, 2, 1. Break. All right, back down. Last time doing plank jacks. I know these are tough. Let's get ready on our elbows. Woo. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's suffer together. Jump those feet in and out, in and out. Distract yourself with happy thoughts. Make sure you're breathing. Try to get some deep breaths in there. Keep those hips up and stable. Time tends to feel slower when we do this, so just hang in there 12 seconds. Here we go, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and break. Stand back up. Woo! Shake out those limbs, move into our side lunges. And let's not forget the air squat in the middle. A little bit slower pace, nice to get off our upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Side lunge, air squat, side lunge. You pick your pace and you keep going with no breaks. Good. If you can match my pace, then you're killing it. That's what we're looking for. Almost there, 15 seconds. No reason to stop this, our legs are strong. Very close, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Almost there. Moving on, mountain climbers. Last time doing this brutal exercise. Let's get ready, top push-up position. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come on. Continuous, continuous. Get those knees high up under the chest. And again, rather than stopping, if you're getting tired, just slow it down. Just do slower ones. Right? Like I said, the goal is to keep going, whatever pace it is, rather than stopping. That's why I gave you the 15-second breaks. Come on, dig in. 15 seconds, and you'll never do these again, at least for today. 10 seconds. Good, in 3, 2, 1. Kill it right there. Last one, favorite one. Simple to do, easy to do. Let's finish off with invisible jump rope. Control our breathing. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's make this continuous, non-stop to the end. Then we'll grab some water. And if you can, hang around for just a couple minutes to do some stretches, some cool down stretches. Right? If we take the time to warm up, then we got to take the time to cool down. Both are very, very important for our health. Come on, keep going. Stay on those calves. Just bouncing up and down. Nice and springy. 10 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Stop right there. Whoo, all right. Let me catch my breath. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the second circuit. Congratulations. Workout complete. Wipe that sweat off. Drink some water. Take about 10 to 20 seconds here. Deep breath. Let your heart rate come down a little bit. All right. So just before we leave, I just want to go through 2 stretches, nothing crazy, but we do spend, us as humans, we spend most of our time bending over or sitting in chairs or sitting on couches. And so our back gets stretched a lot, but we rarely ever spend time like this. So we're going to do a couple stretches to help with that. So we want to start in a kneeling position, front leg at 90 degrees, back leg at 90 degrees. Right here, the side of the down leg. We want to stretch right here on the front of the hip. So we're going to lunge into our front knee so that our hips go forward and down. Feeling it right here. And then we can raise our arm up in the air to extend that a little bit more. And instead of counting for time, we're just going to go for 4 big deep breaths on you. Here we go. This is quiet time now, right? Time to kind of relax, bring it back down to earth. Good. So let's come out of that by pushing off the front knee with our hands, and then we'll do the other side. Same thing, both legs at 90 degrees. We lunge into that front knee, stretching right here on the down leg, and then we raise our hand, and we do 4 big deep breaths in and out on your pace, and go. Trying to reach higher and higher with that arm. Good. And as we come out of that, push off with the hand on the knee. And then we'll sit down on our butts. And we're going to get one more to try and stretch the front of our body. We want to open up our chest, open up our stomach, open up our shoulders. All right. So from here, I'm going to move my camera angle down just a bit. All right. So from here, in a seated position, we want to take one leg, wrap it to the side and back behind us. As you can see, just back behind us. And on the side of the bent leg, we want to, on the opposite side of the bent leg, we want to drop to that elbow. And this hip right here, we're trying to get it forward, pointing away from us. You see how I'm kind of shoving my hip forward and out? So again, just a nice stretch on the front. You notice my shoulders are open, my chest is open to the world, my stomach is lengthened. This is what we're looking for. The opposite position of sitting in a chair or on a couch. So again, let's maybe do 2 more big deep breaths. Start thinking about your night. What are you gonna have for dinner? What kind of fun things are you gonna do? All right, we can come out of that, switch it to the other side, exact same thing. Fall down to our elbow and that bent leg hip, we're gonna go forward away from us, right? As if I'm kind of shooting it away from my body. Good. And as we calm down, take your deep breaths, start to think about your performance in the workout. What did you like about it? What did you not like? Are you happy with your performance? Right? It never hurts to think about the performances we just did. We can come back the next time and try to improve on some things. Good. Let's come out of that nice and slow. Good. So right here, shake those limbs out from the seated position. We'll find our way back up. I'm going to fix the camera angle here. And that is where I will end it. Thank you so much for joining me for another Wednesday HIIT class again. My name is Joe. I will be here next Wednesday for our live class. Otherwise, you can keep referring to these recorded classes, which are great. Again, have a great weekend, have a great night, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.